Okay, so welcome to part 3 of the monologue on the ideas and thoughts of my past to become a YouTube video. As of each department I discussed on part 1 and part 2, each idea and thought. And I'll carry on from the rest of the ideas and thoughts that I never touched upon. Firstly, I just want to quickly describe to you my past presentation upon how my worldview has changed. Not exactly upon, well, mainly cultural. I don't have a fundamental value upon the cultural foundations that are upon us as values of being. However, what I want to touch upon with this is that whilst I've been being here, reflecting about life and the ways that have been made into games, software and video games, etc. They play a part in us, in the modern era of us, as a distraction from the means of being able to sit with the feelings of boredom or being patient or waiting or being. A lot of us are just addicted to doing things, and it overstresses the nervous system and overall will burn you out if you just keep. I mean, in video games, maybe not the case because some people can relax, but in my past experience, I'd never really found it that enjoyable. It was more an irritating, never-ending cycle, especially when it came to multiplayer, online, shooters or etc. So, discussing that, I just wanted to what I wanted to get touch upon was the value of seeing life as a game, this physical reality that we live in as a human, not just on the virtual reality or the video games, but in real life as a game. You go to a job, you work as a means of being of value to the world, doing something that's beneficial to help others live a more content life in any way, shape or form, whether you're a builder, whether you're a gardener, whether you're a consultant, whether you're a psychiatrist, whether you're a counselor, whether you're a teacher, etc., etc. These people are just trying to help people greaten, evolve their levels of relaxation, peace, knowledge, understanding, anything and above and beyond the word content. So in that way, we're all just have a work side towards our individuality upon being here, and we have a fun side, we have a playful side. We go out and play, we go for a run, we go surfing, we go cycling, we do whatever activity we seem pleasurable because we find it as a way to enjoy the cycle of life, of work and play, yin and yang. And so, which then comes upon, if you play video games, this is almost like a metaphoric realization I had with a game called RuneScape that many of people my age who were brought up in the 90s used to enjoy playing. And so we came to RuneScape, and there's like a leveling system almost on there where you level up to 99, 100, I believe maybe, and I don't know if you can go above 100, but in the terminology I conceptualize within reality as having a leveling system, you play it within the fundamental realization that you go from level 1 to level 10, because unless you've really got a complex structure upon the leveling means of how you level up or level down. But for me, what it came to was, if we're talking about how to play the game, this is the topic that is mentioned on here, but I just unfolded straight upon it anyway. But what it is that, you know, we come into this, we wake up from sleeping consciousness, unconsciousness, and then we wake up into some sort of theta iffy brainwave, and you're a bit like, okay, I'm awake. I have to go to work now, or to do whatever means possible in your world. But the game is almost about. So let's talk about the leveling system a bit more. Let's say about it, because it's quite interesting. The level 1 would be you literally having the thought, the interest, the impulse to want to do something, like, say, that you've never done. Say run. You've never run for the first time. This is saying, like, if you're like 8 years old, this would be, but from about, everybody's pretty much a level 1 at the get-go. If you can run, you can walk, you can do anything, level 1. Level 2 is how to, you learn how to do it properly, walk properly, run properly. Level 3, you run, you get used to it, you can do 5k, maybe 4, level 4, you can do 10k, walking, you can do 20, you can do 20k if you're a level 2 walker, for example. As you got all of these examples, but what you can do and play with in life, because life's an experience. We're here to experience and to evolve ourselves, how we into intellectualize our own lives, how it is, why are we here, and what are we here to do, is the fundamental realization that all of us need to come up onto in today's 2019. I just want to quickly talk about my ideas about 2020. It could be quite a changeable prospect in the means of how we evaluate our lives. 2020, I believe that technology is going to be quite optimum. Virtual reality is going to be unbelievable. In maybe 2021, 22, we could be touching upon holographic, but this is all just thoughts and ideas, a monologue upon my own debrief with life for you guys to hear. So let me just quickly, I think I've uttered enough about the leveling system and my understanding about how life's a game fundamentally. I'm going to write a book about this in depth, about this whole monologue business that's going on with my whole understanding of life in my own way, but perspective on life. So I believe I might end this now, as because this is quite an in-depth, thorough debrief on my understanding about how to play the game and how life is a game, etc., etc. So I hope you liked it. Peace and love, as always. In the next video I'm going to shoot in a minute, I'm going to be talking about how we need to get more in touch with our spirit. Amen. Peace.